Don Lemon is interviewing somebody on the street, okay? And they're going back and forth about how much mainstream media this guy consumes. And he says nothing. This African-American, astute, great communicator, having a very respectful exchange with Don Lemon, and hear what ends up happening. I think this is phenomenal. More and more Americans are starting to sound like this. Rob, if you can play this clip, that'd be great.
Who is the real president-elect, do you think?
Donald Trump won, I believe.
Democratic lawmakers in Washington are calling Elon Musk President Musk now, and they're saying Donald Trump is the vice president or the head of communications.
What's? Wait a second. No one said that.
Really? Have you not watched and paid attention to the news?
Absolutely not. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing during my day so I can try and get a better life and get ahead.
Okay, do you have your phone with you?
I do.
Why don't you Google right now?
Yes, tell me.
President Musk and see what comes up.
No. But that's already a loaded question, you realize.
Tell me, give me the sources.
Axios, Business Insider.
No.
We don't trust any of these. The common man doesn't trust any of this. ABC News, Washington Post, New York Times, The Atlantic. I don't trust any of these. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of these. We're the common man. We don't trust any of these. No one trusts the government. No one trusts the common news. We don't trust any of that anymore.
Well,
Independent news, we are the ones that own the news now. People trust me. They don't trust MSNBC because I care and I'm actually one of them.
Can't disagree with you.
Okay.
Because I get a lot of people coming to me saying, I only watch, I don't watch corporate media anymore.
Right.
Vinny.
I think, dude, for a second, I thought Don Lemon just got pissed off because he was trying to holler at the guy. But it's like, hey, can you fall from grace more than Don Lemon? The guy is freezing his balls off in the cold, asking questions in the street. I think it doesn't get worse than that. From one of the main faces of CNN, now you're groveling in the street and you're still getting your ass handed to you. It's like, at what point is somebody like that, like Don Lemon needs to hear this? Dude, just give it up. Just stop what you're doing. You're rich. You're married. Grab your husband. Go skip into the freaking sunset because it's over. And the fact that he's in the street, I do respect that. You said that he's actually posting it to showing his ignorance, but it's over. Mainstream media is over, but these little people are just hanging on and grasping on because Don Lemon still wants to be on television. He still wants to be relevant, but Don, it's over. And I'm sorry, if you're trying to holler at the guy, he didn't want you. I think it's pretty obvious.
I think the star of that clip wasn't Don Lemon. The star of that clip is a citizen that says, I'm just trying to do to live my life and get a little bit better. I don't trust any of this. And that is a message they don't want to hear. The star is that guy just speaking up and pushing back and getting a little loud, saying, no, you don't understand. We don't trust any of that. I'm just out here trying to do my stuff, trying to make my life better. That's the star. That's the American citizen that they don't want to hear from.
Adam.
Well, credit goes to the guy that started this whole conversation, PVD, when you basically called it a few months ago, where the media would come out there and basically say it's President Elon Musk, Trump is not the one running the country, Elon's the puppet master, and here's a living, breathing example of Don Lemon getting out there on the streets, freezing his tuchus off, going out there and parroting the same things that we've been talking about, that the media has been talking about. What was so interesting to me is that every time Don Lemon read the media outlet, Axios, oh, Washington Post, oh, CNN, oh, as if that was like the zinger or the mic drop. And then the guy is like, yeah, I don't trust any of those mother suckers. We trust independent. We trust citizen journalism. We trust podcasters. And oh, here's some data for you. The trust in media is at an all-time low, 31%. But if broken down by significant party, Democrats trust the media 54%, high level of trust. Independents, 27%. Republicans, only 12%. This is coming from the 1970s when trust in media was 70%. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, you know what it is? I love the fact that Don posted this, that the rest of the world gets to see and react to, which means he doesn't have a thin skin to at least have people laugh at him and disagree with him. Good for him, at least at this point. I don't know what he's going to be doing next. But the concept of citizen journalism is increasing in ways we've not seen before. This started 10 years ago, 14 years ago, when it was like Vice and, what was when people were going into the streets of New York to go against Wall Street. It was a
Wall Street. Occupy Wall Street. Peter Schiff.
Right,
Schiff.
Peter Schiff goes out there, hey, I'm a millionaire and I'm this, and what's your problem with it, right? And that one time that he got millions of views. I like what's going on. I like the direction it's going right now. And I actually think one of the biggest victories Trump's camp can have is to increase trust in an administration. I'd love to see that happen. And I'd love to see some of these assets that people are calling toxic, CNN, toxic, MSNBC, toxic, will have somebody else purchase them that are not toxic and help revamp that brand, right? Have somebody else do it. I mean, when you look at it right now, the story comes out. Toyota donating $1 million to Trump's inauguration. What? Bezos, Sam Altman, Zuckerberg, Ford is giving $1 million fleet of vehicles to Trump's inauguration, contributing to that inauguration. Are you kidding me? Like, what direction we're going? My hopes are that we trust more, but in order for us to trust more, the establishment people that have been brainwashed to think they're above everybody else because of a piece of paper they got from Colombia have to indirectly be exposed. Not eliminated, just be exposed. And that's going to keep happening by average day-to-day people. Adam, final thoughts? We're going to the next story.
You know who the big winner is here? The average everyday person. And specifically what Pat always talks about, free market capitalism. What's the common theme that we're seeing here? Oh, people don't trust the media? Boom, they trust podcasts now. Oh, there's so much crime going on in California. Boom, everything is now worth $951. All right, cool. Now you're in the back of a cop car. Two women are discussing, hey, you didn't understand that stealing is a felony now? Okay, we got to do this. Stephen A. Smith basically saying, oh, I don't know about this Democratic Party. Small businesses making effects. Gavin Newsom, where did $26 billion go, buddy? Free market capitalism, and the market will tell you if you're doing right or wrong, and all the losers are getting washed out.
For those of you that bought our gear, yesterday we wore the Future Looks Bright, what do you call it?
Christmas gear.
For everybody, it was sick. Rob, if you can go to vtmerch.com and go to the Future Looks Bright pajamas that we had on, it was absolutely awesome. We took a family picture together. And then these sweaters that say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas. Our entire family was wearing this while we went to Disney World, while we went to, Universal, and we'll give you a little bit of insight in those two as well. But the pajamas, the Christmas gear, a ton of things that are going on right now is the end of year sale that happens right now, okay? That happens right now, 50% off select items for you to go take advantage of. Some of the items are going to be like, wait a minute, that's 50% off, it's 50% off, but it's only going to last 4 minutes. It's not going to last a long time. First come, first serve. So for some of you that are wanting to buy gifts, and some of you guys that are the type that are very, very overly prepared, like my wife, go buy this stuff for next year so you're ahead of the game. You'll save yourself 50%. Today is when the wise people spend money. Today is when the wise people go invest and save that 50% for next year. And anybody who places a purchase over $200 gets a $50 gift card. The first 50 that place the order over $200 get a $50 gift card today. So go to vtmerch.com and place your order. I love seeing people around the world sport the gear Future Looks Bright, and everybody is starting to say Future Looks Bright. It's becoming a thing. We want 1 million people around the world to wear that. If you're somebody that's a fan of us and what we do and what we stand for, go out there and sport some of that Future Looks Bright gear, hat, shirt, whatever it may be for yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.